Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Crystal Palace Football Manager series on the channel. It's episode 3, as you can tell. Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the delay between episodes. Back up and running now. Really looking forward to getting involved in this again. A lot of you asking or requesting it on social media that we get back into it. So I'm really happy to be bringing it to you now. We'll get into where we left off in the last episode in just a minute. But yeah, I hope everyone's all right. Everyone's safe and healthy. Thank you. Got a few people already tuning in now. Richard Dulaki, Crystal Palace Rock. A good way to start off in the chat below. Be sure to get involved, guys, in the chat and in the comments section. If you're watching this at a later date, I always read the comments and the chat. And it's always great to see you guys get involved in the video. Obviously, got the ticker down below, so follow up all the social media accounts there. And yeah, we're going to get straight into it. I think where we left off last episode, in fact, we'll look now. We'll get straight into where we were on the last episode. We started off quite well, actually. After a poor opening day defeat against Bournemouth in the Premier League, we came back in style, and Mamadou Sakho, being the legend that he is, managed to get some clutch results. So let's go in and look at whereabouts we are. So as you can see, 3 games played. This is where we left off. 4 points on the board, a win, a draw and a defeat. Decent start, especially when you look at the fixtures. We had Wolves and Leicester in our opening 3 games, away to Bournemouth, our first game. So to get a draw against Wolves and an away win from 1-0 down as well against Leicester, big results. And as you can tell, they're very happy, the boards, about that. If we look at the team and how we're setting up at the moment, this is the sort of setup that we're running right now. Big money signing, of course, it was in the summer, was Edouard. We ended up getting him in on £29.5 million, which completely wiped out the budget, basically. We did manage to get Ferguson in because he made a transfer request to the West Brom board. If you remember, we're going to make mega money on him, I think, Ferguson. He's going to be a great player for us in the not too distant future. Just bleeding him into the team at the moment. But yeah, this is where we basically left off, guys. If we go to where we are in the Premier League, this is the table looks at the moment. Of course, City, you'd expect to be at the top. Leicester were in a really strong position, and of course we've just beaten them. That's that little red mark there. So good start to the season. Happy with it. Really excited as well to be starting this on episode 3, guys. It's been a bit of a gap between episode 2 and 3, but great. I feel great getting back into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Oliver Scott, afternoon or evening now. It's gone 8 o'clock. Evening to you. Hope everyone's safe and healthy. Whoever's watching this live, and of course if you're watching it at a later date as well. All you people overseas in America, I know there's a few of you guys in America watching as well. I really hope that you guys are all safe, healthy with your family, and you know, there's been. I'm not going to get involved in Trump and what he's been saying, and then the shenanigans going on over in America right now with the whole coronavirus thing. But I hope everyone's safe over there, all you Palace fans watching. So, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. Where are we at? We've literally just finished that game, so we'll continue. I think we've got a Cardiff next. Yep, Cardiff in the Carabao Cup. And we'll probably do about an hour, guys. I'll probably do a couple of games, and we'll probably finish it there for this episode. And I might play offline as well, get a few games done offline, and then when we come back for episode 4, we'll be a bit further down the line and won't be too much, because it does take a while to get through a season. That is, if you guys want me to do that, or if you just want to see every single game as it comes, then obviously put in the chat or in the comment section below. I'd love to know your thoughts on how you like the series to go. I always take advice and listen to your guys' thoughts, because at the end of the day, this channel's for you lot, and I'm happy to be creating more Palace content. So what was I going to do? I was going to just take the club vision and just double check what we asked for. So they wanted us to get to the 4th round minimum of the Carabao Cup, which is, you know, we've got to get lucky with the draw. Cardiff away, I know they're in the Championship, but Cardiff away isn't an easy game to play first off in the 2nd round of the Cup. And 5th round, we are obviously Palace in real life as well. The fans expect us to go on cup, well, not expect us, but really want a cup run. I know, speaking from personal point of view, I always love to see us try and go on a cup run every season. So this is something I can understand from the board, wanting to do well in the cups and trying to just stay up or stay in mid-table is required. We're hitting that at the moment, on course within the wage budget. All of that stuff's good, but let's get through these. Get through these days and get into our first game in the Carabao Cup, where I'm probably going to start Danny Loader, our big under 21 signing we got in from Reading. I think that he could become quite a big player for us. We might start as well. Pierre, he needs to get his fitness up. Maybe not quite Pierre yet, but Luke Dreyer maybe. Tyreek Mitchell again. These guys need their fitness up. James McCarthy. Those players that aren't really going to start. It's a good chance for you to rotate the squad and see how things turn out. Patrick Van Aanholt coming back from injury is great, of course. Cenk Tosun might start here. No, there you go. Danny Loader. He's already wanted on loan by a plethora of championship clubs and some good championship clubs as well there. So he's the sort of player I think you'd start in this game away to Cardiff. Let's keep on going. Thank you again, guys, for all of you guys watching at the moment. I really appreciate your support. It's always great. I always join Football Manager. I have been playing Football Manager quite a bit. Not the Palace save, of course, but on my other one, my off of stream save, which was a Dulwich Hamlet save, and doing pretty well on Dulwich Hamlet. Well, I ended up leaving them at the end of the season just gone, but I've got them up to League 2 and then jumped ship to QPR. So I'm doing well in that save. So hopefully I can bring that sort of form over onto this one, because this is the one that matters, the Palace one. So just getting through all obviously the pre-match stuff. Quite a short turnaround, so there will be some rotation in this one. I'll probably the king, the legend, Mamadou Sakho, who's got 2 massive goals for us against Wolves and Leicester. We probably will drop him for this game just to rotate. All of this stuff. What are we suggesting? What is Ray Lewington suggesting? Starting Maya, Luca, MacArthur in a DM spot. He's saying to go full strength. I'm not going to do that though. I am going to rotate. I'm going to put Hennessy in goal. I'm going to start doing the team now. Ferguson, I think he's going to do really well in this sort of in this game. I hope he does anyway. Danny Loader, he is more of a winger, so Wilf, inside forward attack, winger, that's fine. Edouard will get replaced by Tosun, I think, or are you? Who do we go for here? I think Tosun, he needs to get his fitness up a bit, so we'll do that, and he's a bit of a poacher. Put him on poacher, that's fine. MacArthur, no, we'll continue with Chiarte. Continue with Chiarte in there, but we will bring in Maya. I want to make sure we get to the 4th round. As much as I want to rotate as well, some of these players, look, it does worry me that their fitness is a bit all over the shop. In fact, we will stick McCarthy in there. That's a good shout there. And we've got so much depth on the bench right now. If you have the budget in January, what position would you strengthen, says Oliver Scott. It's a good question, mate. I don't think we are going to have much of a budget, if I'm honest. Who am I putting this in for? We'll give Jimmy Mack a rest. If you look at the finances, mate, our whole... so we're already in debt. In the plus on debt. So we're not in the red in terms of transfer debt. But in summary, that's in the red because of, well, we spent so much this month on transfers. So that's our budget right now. I can't see us getting any more budget in January unless we sell a couple of players. So it is probably going to be a quiet January window, I think. Our whole budget went into Edouard and, of course, Nathan Ferguson. 2 very good signings, and Danny Loader's a good backup to have as well. But I can't see much else happening. It's just still trolling me. Look at this. Sorloth picking up a man of the match against Trabzonspor. He's still, and has 2 goals so far this season already. It's like the game is trying to troll you. He's like this in real life, and he's like it in the game as well. Skip through all of this. Press conference. Gives us confidence to keep this run going. Probably make a couple of changes. There are some tired players. He's well suited to this type of fixture. Yeah, good stuff. This is all a game you just want to be able to get through. Get through unscathed, get some confidence going in the team, get some goals hopefully, which is why I've gone for some first team players that you would, or some rotate a bit. In fact, left back. Just remember Joel Ward's playing. I would keep Kelly in there. Van Aanholt just coming back from a knock. You know what? I'm going to put Tyreek Mitchell in, and I'll put Joel Ward on the bench instead of Van Aanholt. How long has Van Aanholt got left? Comes back in a day. I'll put Van Aanholt there as backup. I think Mitchell, we need to get his fitness up, and I think this is a good game for him to see how he does in a game like this against a good championship side. We'll see how he does. And look, we got our next game coming up is against bottom in the save, of course. Only 3 games in, but bottom of the league, Sheffield United at home. And, I will be expecting 3 points on that realistically. If we're going to hit our target of mid-table, those are the sort of games we've got to be winning. Wolves with another draw there. Good draw against United. Oh. Sorry, guys. Just eating some watermelon. Lovely. Joe Ward's putting in some good performances. I know, he's Mr. Reliable. He's Mr. Reliable. McCarthy getting into the team of the week after that amazing away win against Leicester. That's what you want to see. Some Palace players making team of the week. We know Tompkins isn't fit. Right, let's get into it. First game of episode 3. If you're excited for it, guys, and if you're happy that the series is continuing, which I am, of course, obviously, put a like down below and comment down your thoughts down below on how you think this episode is going to go. Yeah, that team's fine. It's a pretty strong team. Cahill's in there for experience. We haven't really got much cover apart from, we haven't got any other defenders really. Brandon Pierrick. You know what? I'll stick Pierrick. Do I stick Pierrick on the bench? We got Edwards there as backup. I'll put Pierrick on the bench. We got so much depth now. It's hard. No, I won't bother with Pierrick. I'll leave him for now. We'll use that team, and that should be. And if we don't get through with that team, then I will be quite disappointed. I'm expecting a few goals here. It's quite a very strong team, really. And hopefully Hennessy doesn't mess things up for us. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Hennessy doesn't have one of his Hennessy games. Let's go. They've got a pretty simple. Well, I say simple. It's a standard team you'd expect from Cardiff. Let's show you what you can do. There's still some of the players still not feeling me yet. I am very inexperienced in this. That I haven't got. I'm a young manager, so a lot of the players aren't very. We'll go positive. Let's get creative straight off the bat. Let me just remind myself the team instructions we set. Focus play down the left and right. I like that. Be more expressive today, and work the hit early crosses, whipped crosses. Let's see how we do on that. Come on, boys. Let's start this off with Wim. Tell us to go more direct. Let's go more direct. It is in our DNA at the end of the day. I do want to slowly bleed the team into a more shorter passing sort of philosophy, playing out from the back style philosophy. But as we saw with Frank de Boer, that will take time. Here we go, Loader instantly getting involved, and I love that. It's a great ball, winger to winger, and Townsend just heading over. It's a good start to the game. Hennessy now with a goal kick. Cahill. McCarthy going. 2-0 Cardiff. Thanks, Dylan. Cheers, mate. That's what we want to see in the chat. Some Cardiff 2-0. Oh, what a hit from Andros Townsend. There we go. First goal of the season. I'm fist bumping a second round opening goal against Championship Cardiff, but oh well. Assist by Meyer. It's a lovely ping out wide from Max, and let's just see this again because it's a typical Townsend goal, cutting in on his left and rifling it home. Lovely strike. That's what you want, an early goal. You don't want to go into replays or anything like that or extra time. I think it is in the Carabao Cup. You don't want that. We don't want to get this done early, and it's been all us. Mitchell starting well, which is good to see. Oh, good ball from Luca. It's time for Kelly to whip one in now. Loader! Yes! I think that's his debut. Big stuff there, Danny Loader. Yes! Kelly with the great ball into the back post. And this wing play is working brilliantly at the moment. The way we're using the wingers and the fullbacks bombing forward as almost wing backs. Classic Townsend, it absolutely was. And this is hopefully classic Danny Loader. What a start to his career at Palace. That is just what you want to see from the young man. And he's making a... If he keeps on going like this in the cup games, he'll definitely be, knocking on my door, expecting some involvement in the first team in the not too distant future. And who can blame him the way he started off life at Palace already? Townsend again cutting in, and again it's just like the first goal, cutting in, hits the post. If we can get a third goal before half time, the game's done, and we can start rotating early, which is great because we've only got a few days until the league game, which is the priority, of course, the league. Although I want to do well in the cups and I want to have a good cup run, the league is the priority at the moment. So hopefully we can get a third. That'd be ideal. A third with a very pretty strong team. This before half time, Kelly backing up Townsend brilliantly, and then we can rotate at half time to get players on and rest players for the Sheffield United game. Mitchell, come on, Mitchell. I really want him to do well. It's a good block. Danny Loader better than Mo Salah, says Ollie Scott. I love that. Danny Loader cutting in on his right. What can he do with his right foot? He can do that. Oh my God, this guy. What a signing we have picked up, everyone. Starting where we left off, Palace banging in the goals. You love to see it. Danny Loader with his second, he's on a hat-trick, and he is definitely going to be staying on in the second half. But as I said, 3-0, it means we can rotate. I can take Cahill off probably. Brilliant stuff. What a fantastic first half that was. Lovely, lovely stuff. And that's us in the third round. I don't see us messing it up from here. Famous last words. But Danny Loader, what a signing. What a signing for like £1 million. I'm very happy with that. Keep it up, lads. Tactics. I am going to make one change at half time, like I said, just to rotate things. Cahill is going to be crucial for us. So I am going to slot Kelly into centre back because we can afford to now. It's not the end of the world. Oh my God, I didn't put Ward on the bench. I left Van Arnold there, didn't I? Bit of a bummer from me. I should have thought about that. I don't really want to play Sacco, but I am because I just want to rotate so that they have a half each. They don't get too fatigued, and that should be good. That's why he's better than Salah. Well, if he continues with that sort of goal-scoring ratio, it is at Cardiff at the end of the day, but he is only 18 years old, only made a handful of appearances for Reading last season. So for him to score against Cardiff on his debut for the club and get a brace is brilliant stuff. I'm going to drop some praise down to the team because they deserve it. And the team are responding well for once to my management on the sidelines, which is good to see. 67 minutes. Let's get a couple more changes. Tosin's been quiet. Not been very impressed with how Tosin's doing. As I said, I will try and get some players. I'll get Ayew on because, as I said, he's not been great, Tosin. That advanced forward role. Midfield, how are we looking? Townsend is shattered. I will take him off as well. I don't want to risk Sahar though. Again, it's one of those it's one of those situations where it's all right. I'll keep Townsend on. I'll just rest him. Danny Loader will keep on. Who's going to be crucial? Max Meyer will bring off Kiarte just to seal up everything here. There you go. Going a bit more defensive now. With two ball-winning midfielders. So expect us to see this out. Oh, go back to the match. Expect us to see this out now. Go back to balanced. Game management. Game management's key. Be more disciplined. Slightly more direct's fine. Won't bother running at the defence. They can if they want to. Bit of time wasting now. 20 minutes to go just to see the game out. Lovely, jubbly. And hopefully we don't concede. If we can get a clean sheet, it will top off what's been a fantastic performance in the Carabao Cup. Of course, the competition, as I said, we want to do well in and see how far we can get. The board want us to get to the fourth round, which is only going to be a game away as things stand, with 10 minutes to go in the second round. And hopefully the draw is kind to us and we don't get Manchester City away. Although maybe the way we have played against City in previous games in real life, maybe not the end of the world if we get City away. In Football Manager, definitely will be the end of the world. Hi Harvey, Mill says Milton Townsend. Who is your favourite player of all time? Well, favourite Palace player is probably Zaha, Wilfried Zaha, of course, absolute legend. Favourite player in general of all time? I don't know. Probably still Wilfried Zaha. And that's annoying. I wanted us to see out a clean sheet, but Hennessy doing Hennessy things and not keeping out what seemed to be a pretty basic header. I am going to just go get creative just to make sure that they're still on their toes. Some shadow players here. We are going to have to rest them. But we are going to see out. That is just a consolation goal at the end of the day. And we are going to see this out. Maybe even get a fourth. That would be nice if we could top it off to the fourth. Danny Loader get his hat-trick maybe. Maybe. McCarthy with the ball now. Let's see if Danny Loader can get on the headlines and really make a claim for a first team spot. Mitchell with what would have been a good ball if there was anyone anywhere near the box. It's good. It's good experience for him. It's good experience. It's his debut, first team debut, and oh my God, there's a hole in the net. I thought that was 3-2 there. Game should finish after this. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we see this out. Hennessy doing Hennessy things, and then we go full time. Convincing win away from home. Hopefully we take it into the next league game. Good win. Well done, boys. And we go on. Right, and the recovery, as I mentioned there. Crystal Palace win in the second round. See off a brave Cardiff. Not brave enough. I'll skim through this. It was a fabulous strike. If his day was as good, I can't wait to see how he'll do next match. Absolutely. And I will praise Loader. 2 goals on his debut. Fantastic from him. And he will now probably get more game time in the future. What was I going to do? I was going to rest all of these lot. Rest. It's mainly Townsend. I didn't really need to do all of them, but I'll rest them because we have got a quick turnaround. And the third round draw, this is going to be important. Hopefully we get a home draw, and hopefully it's against an absolute dire team. No offense to any team we do pick out who's below us in the football pyramid. A lot of players going out on international duty, as we expect. We're full of internationals at Crystal Palace. We've got such a plethora of talent. There's the famous 5 at the back that they use. Let's see an extra set of fixtures. Any big upsets here? This would be interesting to see, just because, as I mentioned, the board want us to get to the 4th round. So it'd be nice if some of the big teams get knocked out early. I hope you guys are all doing well as well, watching. Thank you again for your support. It's really great to see, and I really enjoy doing this series, as you all know. So I will definitely be doing carrying this on, absolutely, and we'll see how far we get in this season in game, and hopefully we can go on and push for Europe. That's the aim. Let's push for something that Palace have never experienced ever, and are unlikely to experience for a long time as well. Europe. That's what we all want as Palace fans, and that's my long-term aim, is to finish mid-table this season, hopefully have a strong window in the summer, maybe build on our mid-table and finish mid-table again, or at least better than we did this season. And then in the third season, if all goes well again, hopefully we get the tactical familiarity on point and everything's good to go for a Europa League push. That's my aim, my long-term plan. But whether that will happen or not, I know that the boards aren't as patient anymore in Football Manager because of the vision section. If you don't hit your certain targets, there are some boards that will just sack you there. And then if you fail to hit a specific target that they deem to be quite important, the game's ruthless. So I've had it happen to me before in my current save on Dulwich Hamlet, which is my off-stream save. I did get sacked first time round, ended up deleting it and starting again because I'd had such a poor start. They literally had no faith in me. Newcastle lead through against Villa. That's I guess a bit of an upset. There you go. Lincoln going through. It'd be great if we got Lincoln. Reading, Danny Loader against Old Club. Oxford, there are some clubs here that would be quite nice to get. Sunderland would be a fun one. So hopefully, fingers crossed, third round of the Carabao Cup, we get a good one. Who is your most improved Palace player this year? Says Ollie. Most improved player is a good one. It has to be Ayew. Last year on loan, he was awful. And I don't know if it's just signing permanently the club has got him back on track, but he's been brilliant this season. He's been my player of the season. Neck and neck with Guaita, probably Ayew because of his impact. The goals he scored has been of a greater impact on games, I think, overall. Let me just double check this is all good. I'll put him as advanced forward. Luca, I want you there. I want you as a box-to-box, please, Maka. And you're an advanced playmaker, Maya. Lovely. Van Arnholt, Saka, K Award, starting team there. You've got Ferguson, Loader making it on the bench, which I agree with. Kenny McCarthy, Ayew, Tosin, anyone we're missing out? Chiarte. We are missing out on Chiarte. McCarthy there. That is what we're going to go with into the next game against Sheffield United. Hopefully, I say hopefully, that will be enough. If it's not enough, I'll be a bit gutted. I'm not going to lie. We should be winning this one. I know in real life Sheffield United are amazing. They really are what they've done this season. But in game, we should be winning this. Right, third round draw. Fingers crossed, everyone in the chat. Let's get our fingers crossed. AFC Wimbledon would be a really good one, a bit of a local derby. Come on, fingers crossed. The Championship or worse. There's not many teams left. Sheffield United away wouldn't be the end of the world. Sunderland away, again, I would definitely take that. It's, but one of those will be in the next round, which is good if we get that far. Preston, we'll take Preston away. Leighton Orient is still in it. There's a lot of teams. Norwich, I would not want away to Norwich. That's an awful draw. They get Man United. That's good. Burnley would be an awful draw away from home. Liverpool, good. Chelsea, Newcastle, okay, good. So all the big teams are starting to get drawn. Right, Wickham away, that'd be a great away day. I'd love to go Wickham away. Johnny Gonzo wants Millwall. Are they still in the pot? Yeah, they are still in the pot. We could get Millwall. That'd be amazing if we get that in the draw. We get Wickham away. I'll absolutely take that. That is a good draw, and hopefully we saw out Cardiff away. Hopefully we see them out to get to the next round. League One opposition Wickham, they're probably going to get a sellout as well. That's going to be their biggest game of the season. Lovely stuff. Very happy with that. We'll draw all the teams now and see where they come out. Mill will end up getting Barnsley, so we could get them in the next round if we, barring any cock-ups against Wickham. But there we go. Very happy with that draw, and hopefully that means we'll hit our first target of the season, get into the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Lovely. Last game, guys. This is going to be the last game. Sheffield United. So hopefully another win. This is much more important, this game. Much more important. We've got to win this. And for our league form, it's much more important than the Carabao Cup. And hopefully we win it and finish off this stream on a high. And then I will be, as I said, I'll do a couple of games off camera. And we'll be going straight into the next episode, episode 4, hopefully in a couple of days' time. We'll be going straight into it a few games further down the line, and hopefully higher up the table than we are now, although 10th right now is brilliant. I would take 10th right now. I'd rip your arm off. Well, we wanted to go for Morelos in the summer. It looks like Dortmund are going to snap him up. Right, come on, boys. Sheffield United at home. The team is starting to get used to the formation, the tactics. Hopefully, we can get a win. My ideal result would be a clean sheet and a win with Edouard scoring. That would be great. Get Edouard. As long as we have a goal scorer in the team, and it's been the same for Palace for years. We've been missing a goal scorer. I think everything else has been pretty much there, especially this season. The defence has been very good. Wingers have been good. Well, Wilf's not been great, but we've got depth there. Again, that's a bit of a lie, but you know what I mean. In midfield, we've got depth. All the areas of the pitch are pretty decent, especially the defence and the goalkeeper. But up front, we're still as good as I've been. We've been lacking a consistent goal scorer. So I'm hoping Edouard in this will be the one player that we are playing first as well. So we could end this stream technically in the European spots, which would be great title for the next video. That is the team we're going with. MacArthur, Guaita in goal, Van Aanholt, Sacco, Cahill, Ward. Sacco, you absolute hero. As I mentioned already, 2 games, 2 goals, and they've both been crucial goals for us, getting 2 crucial wins. A draw and a win, both thanks to his goals. Massive. Got Cahill there, Ward, Luca, MacArthur, Meyer, the midfield 3. I am probably, if Meyer doesn't have a good game today, I will start Chiarte in that 3 as the starting midfield 3. This is probably a last chance for Meyer because he started off quite poorly this season. Townsend, Zahara, Edouard, let's do it. I'm going to go positive mentality at home and just make sure this is all set up right. That's fine. Mixed crosses into the box. Crosses worked very well in our Carabao Cup game. Let's do it. Ollie Scott, Gary Kelvin, Akinfenwa in his pocket against Wickham. That is going to be great seeing Akinfenwa line up against us. That's a very good draw. Right, come on, boys. This is massive. Big win. Calm. Pick off where you left last time out. They're positive. They're starting to, accept me as the boss now. Before they were very, very, because of my track record, I'm 23 and I'm coming straight into the Palace job. Rightly so, they were quite sceptical, but they're starting to get on board. And the only way you get more players on board is if you start getting results. So hopefully that's what we do now. And we started off with a highlight early on. Edouard down the left. He needs to be in the box, ideally. So it's out. There's time for Ward on the edge of the box. Hopefully he doesn't shoot here. He lays off to someone who can shoot. He lays off to Townsend. Just wide. Nice little passing play there. Good build-up. Happy with that. Hopefully get more of the same. Come on, Palace. This is such a big game already in the season. I don't know why I get so nervous with Football Manager games. I really don't. Let's give them a shout. Let's come get creative. Hopefully they react positively to that. Yeah, we will tell Joel to ease up tackles. Last thing you want is a red card in a game you should be looking to win. Sheffield United now with the ball. looking to build their attack. Maya manages to pinch it though. That's what we want from Maya. Some ball winning and good distribution. Zaha cutting inside on his right foot. It's straight at Henderson. He did the hard bit. And like real life, we get into good areas and we can't find the final end product. Look at this though. 13 shots, 3 on target to Sheffield United 0. It's a great start. All the stats suggesting that a goal is coming our way. It's just whether we can get that finishing touch. I daren't go attacking in case we get caught on the counter because they are set up to counter Sheffield United. I'm going to go get creative again for the last 10 minutes of the half and hopefully we can snatch a goal before half time. Sheffield United, by the way, look over here on the right hand side. They are shattered. So I've made a lot of mistakes today. Well, he has in real life as well, but hopefully he can sort that out. We need him in the second half. And 0-0 at half time with those stats, I feel like we should be 1-0 up. I am going to be critical. My money's on a Saka winner. If we get a Saka winner again, I swear to God. Assertive. It's time to everyone dig deep. We've got enough to win this match. We have got enough to win this match. Come on, boys. No one seemed to listen to me there. I am going to slightly change the tactics. I'm going to go a bit more to our roots, a bit more direct, and see if that helps with getting over the line. Come on, lads. We're going to go get creative again and see if we can... I'll just give me a 1-0 win. Come on, boys. I may have to do early subs if it stays like this much longer. But here we go. We've got highlight. Van Arnold, Edouard. Again, I don't know why Edouard's out wide. Get Wilf out there. Van Arnold making the run. He's cutting in. He's going on his own. What a goal from Van Arnold. Edouard with the assist. But Van Arnold, like Lionel Messi in red and blue. What is going on here? I don't know. Goes past one. You're thinking cross it. He beats him again. He beats another. And then somehow Henderson can't keep it out the near post. What a goal from Van Arnold. Brilliant stuff. And it's 1-0 to the Palace. Just what we wanted. And look at that. We are moving up to 4th position as it stands. Playing before the rest of the league today. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is brilliant from Van Arnold. And that moment of magic is what we needed. It was going to take one little moment to get to me the difference. And now let's see if we can hold on to this. So Chiarte, Maya's been okay today. He's been our best midfielder, in fact. I'm going to replace him for MacArthur. Nathan Ferguson, we might bring him on in a minute if we are still willing to shore things up at the back. Danny Loader, Wilf still on a 6.6. Townsend's been quiet. I'll give them a bit longer. If the 70th minute, if nothing changes, we'll bring Danny Loader on for his league debut and see if he can do anything off the bench. If he does anything close to what he did against Cardiff in the League Cup, then that would be amazing. Van Arnold has got another knock. I'm not going to risk it with him. I am not going to risk it. We're going to take him off straight away. He's done his work for the day anyway. Fantastic solo run. And Danny Loader we are going to bring on for Wilf. And hopefully that will be enough to see us through. Don't judge me. I'm going to go straight on to being disciplined and time wasting. Good old shithousery at its finest. Can we get a clean sheet and a win to finish off the episode? Maya with the ball. Set piece king. Almost. Was that Saka with the header again? Almost going to. It would be great if we could. This is our problem in real life, not seeing the game out. Can we get a second to see it out? Is that a penalty? That's got to be a penalty. It's a penalty! It's a penalty! Luca, it's got to be Luca to take. To see the game out. This is it. This is it. Yes! Keeper, Henderson goes the right way, but that's what we were after. Putting them under pressure with free kicks, and they couldn't handle it in the end. And it looked like Saka was the one who won the penalty as well. Saka being the one making things happen. And there we go. Luca was never going to miss from the spot, and that's it. That is game. We've dropped back to balance just to be sure, but that second goal has killed it off. And oh my word, what a brilliant start. What a brilliant episode. 2 wins from 2. As it stands, we are playing before the rest of the league, so we will go 4th in the table. Everyone in the chat is happy as well. What more is there to love? I love this game. I love this game. See it out, and they've just not rotated, have they? Look how many players are shattered for Sheffield United, and there you go, 2-0 and 2 goals from players that you wouldn't have expected to going into this. Maybe Luca, because penalties on penalties, but Van Arnold, what a goal, and that is probably goal of the season contender already. Serbian Iniesta at his best, absolutely. going to go passionate. Nice victory, well done. Everyone looking delighted. That's what we want. At the start of the season, no one was happy with me. They're starting to get on board with what I'm saying now. And all of a sudden, look at that. We are in a Champions League spot. But more importantly, we are 4 points clear of where we need to finish the end of the season, which is in a mid-table spot. Lovely, lovely stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. A bit of a shorter one today, but I will promise after we get into episode 4 and 5 and onwards, we will go back to some longer episodes. But today, massive progress. Bigger win away from home at Cardiff to get into the next round of the Cup, which we are playing probably not in the... We will be probably playing in the next episode. Away to Wickham. Big cup draw for Wickham and a big one for us. And if we win that, we hit our club vision target in the Carabao Cup, get to the 4th round. So we are one round away from that, which would be great. And in the league, fantastic 2-0 win at home. Clean sheet, which is massive. First clean sheet of the season for us. It's fantastic. Fantastic all round. Saka close to triggering clause. He deserves whatever money he gets. He's an absolute legend. Chris is a great manager. Good working relationship. Let me just skim through this. And this is where, guys, we finished this episode today. Episode 3. What an episode it's been. We finish, obviously, before everyone's played. We're the only ones who have played 4 games. But we finish in 4th place. Lovely, lovely stuff. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please drop a like down below. And if you're in the chat as well, love to hear your thoughts in the comments about how you think it's gone. And any tips you would give me on improving the side or anything you think I should do into the next episode. Thank you again. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for all your love. And I really hope you enjoyed this episode. More cut to cut. Probably a few more days. It'll probably be a couple of days, and then I'll bring out episode 4, and we'll do that live as well. So I'll obviously drop a tweet out when that time comes near, so you know when to get ready for it. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment your thoughts down below. Social channels and Patreon and everything good down there. Follow up if you haven't already. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.